Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. Today we're taking a close look at this 2018 Mercedes GLE 350. This vehicle is very well equipped with almost $8,000 in factory installed options, including a heated steering wheel, the P1 package, and more. If you are interested in this Mercedes GLE, it will be available on our website, alphacars.com, at the date of this video posting. You're just one click away from viewing the current availability, and if it is still available, you can view the pricing as well. Also on that online listing, you'll find a free Carfax report and lots of technical data, including the remaining tire life and brake life. Also, the individual paint thickness readings from each panel. This vehicle, we did confirm, has factory original paint, that lunar blue metallic, which is a $750 option. It is beautiful, it shines in the sun. That metallic really comes out. And as I mentioned, it is factory original, which is a big perk over vehicles with repainted panels that don't last and don't look good. So in this video, we're gonna do a very detailed overview of this GLE, including the interior, engine compartment, and the cargo area. And we do offer transportation as well. So if you're watching this video or shopping this vehicle and you're not local to us here in New England, still reach out to us and we can discuss the options with you. With all that being said, let's get into the video. Let's focus on the exterior of the GLE first. Let's start at the front end here. Of course, we are right in the sunlight, so any imperfections are really gonna be shown. But checking out the hood, front bumper, and headlight condition, the headlights have minimal to no pitting. The headlight lenses are very clear. Of course, this vehicle only has 47,000 miles, and overall, it's in very, very good condition, as you'll learn in this video. So now looking at the passenger headlight lens here, once again, very clear, no damage. And even the lower edges of the front bumper and all the chrome look great as well. Now going down the driver's side of the vehicle, let's look for any irregularities in how the light reflects. And I'm really not seeing anything. I don't really see any scratches or dings. The paint does have a little bit of the light imperfections or swirling just from car washing over the years, but even in the sun, it's very minimal. You have to get just to the right angle and kind of know what you're looking for, but it's very, very minimal. But I just want to mention that as we're full transparency here, and you're probably seeing a little bit of it in the sun anyways. Now going down the passenger side of the vehicle, looking at the panels here, they all look really nice. And I'm not really seeing any damage to report. This does have the brushed aluminum running boards, which was a $650 option, and those all appear great. And now let's pay attention to the lower tailgate and rear bumper. There's a few little imperfections on the rear bumper. There's a little scuff sort of right here, a little bit of blemish right here. And there's a little blemish right here as well. Of course, on the bumpers, the paint texture does look consistent with factory, but you can't read paint thickness on a plastic bumper. So we did confirm, as I mentioned, factory original paint on all the metal panels. On the bumpers though, they do appear to be factory, but of course you can't say for sure because you can't read the thickness, which is the telltale sign. But looking at them here, it looks really, really nice. And we have this other running board, which is very convenient to get in and out of the vehicle using that. Now looking at the wheels, here's the driver's front wheel. And now we'll go to the driver's rear wheel. On this side, no curbing or really damage of any kind. It really appears the GLE was detailed regularly because there's no staining from brake dust. And look at that, no cosmetic blemishes on this wheel. It all looks good from where I'm standing here. And this passenger front wheel, once again, like even look at the wheel barrel, even in here, there's like nothing. A little bit came off of my finger, but you'd be surprised. My finger would be totally black for most wheels, but this is actually very clean. And since washing it, we did do a little road test to confirm the vehicle's operation. So, I mean, that could have even been from going a few miles down the road, as brake pads do make a mess. But it's just so impressive. This vehicle, we can just tell, was really well taken care of. Like I said, even those inside wheel barrels there are very clean with no staining. Let's start taking a look at the interior. We've got our automatic lift tailgate there. And I'm sorry for any shadows with the sun. It's a sunny day out, and I'm doing my best with the lighting conditions. We have a factory set of carpet mats. Our detailer has put some nice striping in there with the vacuum. And these are all in nice shape as we look through them here. A little bit of light wear on the driver's one. We could put it in the shade here, see a bit better. A little bit of wear on the driver's one, but that's what the mat is for. You can replace a mat pretty cheaply, and it keeps your vehicle's factory carpet in the condition you want it to be in. But now looking at the cargo floor, we can lift this up. It has a little hook to keep it up if you need to, but it even has the extra lug bolts there in the factory packaging. And I'm sorry about the sun glare in the camera here and there. And then the full size, well, it's not a full size spare, but it is a spare. And even though it's the space saver style, but at least it does have a spare. Most modern vehicles don't have a spare anymore, and it's very inconvenient when you do get a flat and the goo, fix a flat, goo they give you doesn't work. And we have the cargo cover here. And if you view our website, the listing for this vehicle, you can view a bunch of high-resolution images, including seeing all the seats down. With all this removed, seeing all the cargo space the GLE has to offer. Now looking in the back row, or second row of seating rather. And all the material back here looks great. Of course, we're dealing with some shadows and sun. But even look at the cup holders back here. It's all in really, really nice condition. The carpet's in excellent condition. Of course, this interior color combo is very desirable, very hard to find on the GLE. And it looks amazing. Seeing the center console there. We can look up at the panoramic sunroof, which is another option. I believe a $1,000 option as well, and we will confirm the operation of that. I believe that is tinted as well. All the back glass on this GLE, meaning the rear doors, the little quarter windows there, and then the rear hatch, that's all factory glass that comes tinted from the factory. It's actually the glass itself, it's in the glass with how they make it. The front windows on this GLE, they are tinted, but it was done really nice. I didn't find any damage on the tint, and I believe, like I said, they did tint the sunroof as well, which is a nice value option. We wanted to keep that on the vehicle because to the right buyer, that's a big value. To the buyer that likes to have their vehicles windows tinted. So we can remove this for a fee if a potential buyer did not want the tint, but like I said, there's no reason to peel off perfectly good, professionally installed tint if it's gonna keep the vehicle cooler and achieve the look that a certain buyer might want. Now looking at this door panel here, everything appears great. I don't see any damage to the material. And same thing looking at everything from this side here and checking out the headliner from here, it all looks good as well. And now that I've put the mats back in, one touch operation. There we go. The hatch comes right down. And let's take a look in the front passenger side now. That would trim this color combo. It looks so inviting. And checking out the condition of everything. Passenger seat looks really, really nice. I don't see any sort of wear or lines in the material or anything like that. And peeking at the center controls. Let's take a look. Glove box is nice and clean, and the soft open operation there works good. And the dashboard does have full sunlight on it, but it does look to be in very nice shape. Now let's get in the driver's seat and we'll start it up. Just before we do though, let's take a look at the driver's seat condition. I do apologize for the sunlight that is partially on the seat, but looking at the rear or the back of the seat there, it looks nice. There's a little bit of wear on this bolster just right here from getting in and out. And there's a little bit of wear right here. There's one spot of wear. It's like a little dot. But other than that, the seat does appear to be in really good condition. And looking at the driver's door panel, everything does look nice. There's just a little bit of wear on the material right here. But it's kind of a discreet spot, not easily noticeable. We're full disclosure here, and I'm very picky, which is why we're doing this video, so you can see the vehicle as if you were here inspecting it for yourself. I will turn down the AC a bit so we don't get all the wind noise in the microphone, but the dual climate or dual zone auto climate control works great. We do have heated seats, which I won't turn those on today because it's very hot out, but I won't leave them on rather, but I can show you they work as designed. 47,969 miles, and you can see it's 87 degrees out, probably 90% humidity. There's been quite the heat wave here in New England. If you see any flashing on the screen, that is only because of the camera's effect, but we can go through all of our different menus here. Radio, go to navigation, it's all accurate with where we are. I can put the vehicle in reverse, and I'm really sorry about the flashing on the screen. The camera is failing to auto adjust to the screen's refresh rate, but like I said, you get the 360 overhead view and the view out of the hatch, and you can view a clear picture of this on our website on the listing there. And yeah, but all the controls, everything works good. The armrest here, the material's in great shape and it opens up nicely. Lots of storage in here, including this piece you can move around, and there's some media inputs in there as well. And this works nice and smooth, which is good. Always check that on these Mercedes. This covers nice and smooth. It does have 2 factory keys. There's just the one here for me to move the vehicle, but there are 2. You can view a picture of them on the website. And all of these controls work great as well. Looking at I guess some of the common touch points, you know, on the buttons here for the door controls, like everything I don't see anywhere, including the buttons on the steering wheel. There's none of the symbols worn away or anything of that nature. And the heated steering wheel, which is another option you turn on by twisting this just right here. And there is just one light bit of wear I did notice on the steering wheel. So right here and right here, there's just a little bit of wear on the material. That can probably be improved, honestly, but that is there. We did detail the vehicle, but that might need some rejuvenation, some further rejuvenation, which, like I said, I think that would be possible. And now let's use the sunroof. So you can see there how the tint does keep a lot of the heat out and the UV rays. We can use our shade additionally. Works great front and rear. Automatic operation. And yeah, all that works smoothly and as designed. But now all that's left to do, I believe, is just pop the hood. Let's just take a look at the engine compartment. We can hear how quietly and smoothly the V6 operates here. Really a tried and true engine, so robust and very reliable. We see vehicles with this drivetrain come into our shop all the time with 250,000 miles, just getting routine maintenance. It's a really, really good drivetrain, but you can do that research for yourself, and you can find the same information that I'm talking about. But yeah, looking at the engine bay, everything's nice and clean. Engine is silky smooth. You almost don't feel it running. Belts are spinning away nicely. Minimal to no corrosion in here. It all looks really nice. Like, look at the condition of all the bolts, all the fender bolts. There's no witness marks or wrench marks on them, proving consistent with the factory original paint. Nothing's been messed with. And even like look at the fittings here on the ABS module and pump. It's really, really nice under here. And the sound insulation is in good shape under the hood as well. So I want to thank you for watching this video. This GLE is available at the date of this video posting. Check our website, alphacars.com, for the listing where you can view the current pricing and availability. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough showroom. If you were interested in this GLE, but it's not available, still reach out to us, send us an email, and we're always trying to hunt down vehicles exactly like this. We have many customers we regularly just find vehicles for, so reach out to us, let us know what you're looking for, and we can still help you out. And we do offer transportation as well, so keep that in mind. With all that being said, if you enjoyed the video and if it was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.